So I'm here today with Heidi, who's the producer and director of the Treasure Chronicles. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Lucy.
Can you tell us a little bit about your role with the Treasure Chronicles?
Gosh, my role officially is acting as director and also as a producer, but I've also been known to slip into other areas, helping with wardrobe and production design and some art direction and a little bit of casting and this and that, and just helping out in a lot of different areas.
So you wear a lot of hats with the production.
I do, it's fun, and they're cute hats too.
It does sound like you all are having a lot of fun.
We are.
So as the director and producer, what excites you most about this project?
Gosh, lots of different things. I think one of the most exciting things for me is the fact that we're covering such an interesting part of California, Northern California, and this whole historical element that is also so deeply embedded in Northern California. I also love the treasure hunt. That's just exciting. It's mysterious. It's intriguing, and I like the characters. I like the script, and I love just working with such a really fabulous crew. And Tom is executive producer and creator and everything that he is. It's been really fun working with everybody. It's been a pleasure. So.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot of different elements to bring together there.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
Cool. Can you tell us or share with us a little bit about the characters in the Treasure Chronicles?
Oh yeah, the characters. Well, let's see. Who shall we start with? Let's start off with Lola. Lola is a dear heart. She's a feisty dear heart. And Lola, I won't go into too much detail, but Lola is our heroine, and she is coming from a somewhat, not a privileged background like Antonio, but she's coming from a working class background and really trying to make her way and forge her way through her life and her love of her family and hard work. And she's feisty in the sense that she loves adventure. She also has a spark to her that is wanting to do the right thing and wanting to support and honor her family. I think she has a deep sense of love for her family. Mm-hmm. She is going to be the one that we really follow and make a connection with. We connect with all of our characters, but Lola is sort of our rock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a fun one. Mm-hmm. And then we have Antonio, her relatively new boyfriend, who the two of them are coming out to get to know each other to California. They're going on a trip. And Antonio does come from a privileged background. Mm-hmm. And so his whole life experience is very different from Laura's. Mm-hmm. She's of Hispanic descent. He's not. They really come from two very different worlds. He is a law student, and he has, by the fact that he has had a very different upbringing, he has a little bit of a slight, not obnoxious cockiness to him, but a confidence and an air about him. Mm-hmm. And the two of them have a very interesting relationship, and I think this trip where they're coming out to California, we see how when you do travel with one another, how your qualities and your characteristics can come out and how you deal with one another. Mm-hmm. He's, I think, somewhat very self-aware, and like I said, he's very confident in himself, and the two of them have a fun relationship. Mm-hmm. Then we have Henry. Henry is also a very, very interesting character. He has a little bit of a problem with being socially conscientious or politically correct. Mm-hmm. No filter on this guy. Some of the things that he says will absolutely throw you and just shock you, but doesn't mean it intentionally. He has such a heart, and I think he has such a wounded heart underneath, that his filter is just non-existent, because maybe he's been hurt, maybe he has suffered something, but he's really a good guy underneath it. So in spite of his foibles and his socially incorrect, politically incorrect things, he's a good man. I think he's had a problem in the past, maybe currently a little bit of a problem with the bottle, but it's something that he's struggling with. It's a problem for him, but he knows it's a problem. I think he has the ability, though, to go really deep inside and to bring forth his incredible wealth of knowledge that he has for history and for the outdoors and just general people, if that makes sense. We have, I think at first, because he's kind of crusty and raw, some people may be really drawn to that and some people may be repelled, but I think in the end they will see a transformation that takes place with him and his relationship that he will foster with Lola. Not a romantic relationship, but a beautiful relationship, a deep friendship, and I think that's going to come through. I hope that comes through. We have Charlotte. Charlotte is our villainess, yes. And Charlotte is out to get whatever she can get. She's ruthless. She comes from an extraordinarily privileged background. She is calculating and goes to great lengths to I don't want to say harm, but to thwart what anybody's trying to get if she wants it. In other words, she's going to maybe harm you or hurt you or something, just to try and make sure that you don't get what she wants. She's just not a very nice person, and we see her go through her challenges too, her struggles, even though we might not feel very sorry for her, but she will probably have a few challenges that she'll have to go through as well. Her sidekick, Crunch, is, well, he'll be her sidekick, and we'll learn to watch him protect her and try to navigate different things. We have Jonesy. Jonesy is kind of an interesting, one of our clowns, in the sense that he brings an element to the story that is a little bit quirky, a little bit off, but very important because he did have a relationship with Charlotte. So we'll see how that unfolds as well. We have Skagit, who's also one of our clown characters, this fortunate, street savvy, kind of, I don't even know what to call him, but he's an interesting guy because he's out for himself, street smart, a little sassy, and he and Jonesy provide an interesting element for the whole piece, in that they provide a little bit of comic relief. They're not good guys, they're not bad guys, they're just kind of guys that are causing a little bit of trouble and that sort of thing. So it'll be interesting to watch them. So those are our main 5 characters, and we'll have a few other interesting assorted folks popping in and making an appearance. And again, because the nature of this particular show is such that the audience will be able to drive who goes, who stays. It'll be interesting to see who's there at the end.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting to know them a little bit more.
Yeah.
So what about the actors that are playing these roles? Can you tell us a little bit about your cast?
I can talk a little bit about the cast, and I would encourage people too also to look on our website as well to maybe get a little bit more information about each person. They're very talented. We have people that are generally they're pretty much all local Sacramento talent. We
Mhm.
went through an extraordinary process of going through really, really excellent people here, really talented and gifted actors from the Sacramento area. And we also have another very well-known actor from the Bay Area coming in as well. I'm actually going to encourage people to go to the website and look for yourself and get a little profile on these lovely people and see, because they're very talented, and it's going to be fun.
They sound like they're going to be fun to work with.
I think so. They were fun to watch in the auditions and deal with, so it was good.
Uh-huh. Fantastic. So I know you've also been working pretty hard with a very dedicated crew to work on the trailer, and can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, the crew. None of this can happen without a solid crew, and I often feel that the crew is sometimes the unsung heroes of projects. And really, without many of these incredible people, because everybody's coming together to create something.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is magic. I mean, it's such a phenomenal thing to see how a person here and a person here and over here, when you all come together with your talents and your expertise, you create this amazing thing. And just like our talent and our creative visionaries from Tom, our crew is just as solid and just as delightful to work with. We have Aaron Leong and Brian Ham as DPs, and David Sketchley as an editor. We have Palmer Taylor for audio. We have Rachel Voder as a fabulous producer as well. And just on and on. We just have really, really solid people, and we're really happy. And they're more on the crew as well, but these are so far our core people. We have Patrick Alessandri, who's new to the industry but really working hard on getting our talent together. It's been really, really fun and really exciting.
Fantastic. Do you have any secrets you want to share with us about the first season?
I think if I gave any secrets away, I would get in big trouble. No, gosh, no, I would get fired. And I'm really having such a good time. I really am. So I'm just going to have to say that people need to watch, sign up, register, go, because it's pretty cool. It's pretty different.
So that's our interview with Heidi, and we'll hear more about the technical side of things with Tom in another interview. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you tune in next time, because we're going to be talking about TQ points, what those are, what you need to do to get them, and why they're important. So thanks.